Hi everyone! Okay, stop. If you're gonna laugh, to leave.
I'm not laughing.
Today I'm going to do a top 10 Budapest. Budapest is literally one of my favorite cities in Europe. So, I have a lot to say, but I'm gonna try to keep it short for today. Number 10, I have the Budapest ghetto, or the Jewish quarter. So Budapest is a very interesting city in terms of kind of their historic flair, because a lot of different cultures and religions kind of colonized it. And so it has a very big Jewish influence. And as you know, it was obviously involved in World War II because it's really close to Germany, and their Jewish quarter was turned into a huge ghetto. And you can kind of still see remnants of it, and so it's very interesting. But even now there's kind of a cool, different sort of feel to it. There's cute little cafes and shops and stuff, so I would definitely check that out. Number 9 is Castle Hill / Matthias Church, because there's a lot to see up there. So as per usual, we recommend taking the free walking tour because it walks you all around the city, you get a good feel for it. It takes you right across the Danube, which is the river that splits Buda and Pest. I don't know if you knew that it's 2 different cities, so that's cool. Anyway, it takes you across and walks you up the hill to the castle, and it's really neat. They have a great church up there, and I didn't go in, but it's really beautiful from the outside. It has a very unique roof. Number 8 is also a church, but it's on the Pest side, so it's called St. Stephen's Basilica. There's kind of something awkward at the door that was like a mandatory donation, which to me does not make sense, but anyways, do what you will. It's really, really big. Honestly, that's what I remember vividly. It's so huge and beautiful. Obviously, the architecture is amazing. So that's a really, really cool place to check out. Number 7 is very neat. It's the Great Market Hall. It was originally built in 1897. And it's just really big. There's several levels of merchants kind of selling all sorts of different things. This is where you can go to get tourist little souvenirs, but also like really good food, or different fruits and meats and whatnot. So it's really, really neat. Okay. Number 6 is not so touristy, but I thought I should add it to the list just because I had a really great time here, so, YOLO. It's called Old Man's Pub, and the reason that we went was because we met a girl who said that there was live music, and so we went, and apparently they have live music every single night. So it's really, really cool. Budapest in general is a very cheap city. I don't want to say cheap, but like inexpensive, because of their currency. And so, go for a drink, whatnot, and listen to some live music. I posted the link below so you can see the schedule. Number 5 is also on Castle Hill, but it's going to take its own position because it's sweet. So it's called Fisherman's Bastion, and it's kind of like, I think it's a fort, or it's like a defense mechanism for the castle, but it's like really, really cool architecture. It's beautiful, and you have the best view of the parliament. It's so cool. But also, there are really good shops around there, cafes, and you can get really good cake because apparently Budapest is known for cake. And as you know, I'm a fan. So go have a piece of cake. Number 4, speaking of the parliament, this is literally one of the most beautiful buildings you will see throughout your entire trip, I guarantee. It's amazing. It looks like a castle and a cake combined, I think. I don't know. It's so cool, especially at night because it's all lit up. It's absolutely beautiful. So you will definitely see that because it's huge. It's hard to miss. Number 3 is called Fritzi Papa. It is a restaurant, and the reason that we found it was because we were staying in a hostel, and we just kind of asked, where can we get good, cheap Hungarian food? And this is where they pointed us, and we ended up going back 3 times within our 4-day stay, which is kind of crazy, but you can get full meals for like €3, and it's good stuff, like goulash, or just kind of very typical Hungarian food, which is amazing. Highly recommend. Number 2 is so cool. I think it's probably the reason I love Budapest so much. Well, one of them. It's the Ruin Bars. Their nightlife there is so crazy. I went there early spring, but I hear during the summer it's amazing. They're very unique because not only was Hungary obviously involved with World War II, they also were under the communist regime for a while as well. And so you can kind of see that in the architecture. Some places were abandoned and whatnot. So these ruin bars are just old structures and buildings that were turned into bars. So sometimes they're like hospitals or classrooms or, you know, random things that have just been turned into cool little pubs and bars. So it's really neat to go out and experience the nightlife. Personally, I would recommend a pub crawl so that you can kind of just hit a bunch in one night and see the different kind of flares and vibes that you get from each, which is really, really neat. So have fun. Finally, number 1 is so cool. They're the ancient baths. So the Romans first chose to colonize Budapest over the site that it is on right now because there are natural springs that are beneath the city. And so there are these ancient baths that were built and you could still visit them today. It's really awesome. So I've posted a link below and go have a little soak. Anyway, so those are the top 10 for Budapest. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If not, see you later.